Hello and welcome to the Valley Preview. I'm your host, Alistair Dwyer. Well, with summer nearly upon us and Christmas just over 3 weeks away, we're celebrating with another Friday night of racing at the Valley. We will of course have plenty of Christmas parties and end-of-year catch-ups here on course on Friday night, and we'll have Russell Robertson and Phil Sobrano providing all the entertainment in the beer garden, Melbourne's leading food trucks on course, we'll have the A-League on the big screen, and of course 8 quality races. So we'll make sure your weekend starts with a bang. Let's catch up with everyone's favourite track manager, Marty Simon.
Thank you, Alistair. The track's pulled up enormously after last Saturday's race meeting where we raced in the True. This week we're just going to route the rail out to 2 metres just to give that inside part of the track a bit of a rest. There is a little bit of wear and tear on the inside metre, but I expect the track to race very even as it has in the past couple of meetings. We've put on 21 mil of irrigation for the week so far and we've had no rain, so I expect the track to be a good 3 by race time come Friday. I expect them to probably stay on the rail early and then maybe get off the rail for the last couple of races.
Well, the boys find themselves in the Lazy Yak watering hole again this week. Obviously a very popular spot this Friday night. The boys keep finding scratchings. Let's hope they can find one that actually runs this week. Over to you, Jesse.
Thanks, Al. Yeah, very disappointing that my horse was scratched Saturday morning before the races kicked off, Benny. However, I had a few messages from punters letting me know it's probably a good thing. I've saved a few dollars after my efforts the previous few weeks. Yours just didn't sit well throughout the race?
Yeah, pretty disappointing. Little White Cloud, I expected better than that. So we're back to the drawing board here on Friday night.
We might as well start with the 55-second challenge, Heat 7. There's one that I like from the Richard Laming stable, Patient, and one on Melbourne Cup Day in a Chuka. Beats second by 1.2 lengths, further 6.5 lengths to third. I think we can bring that form on Friday. It's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, it should be, and I don't think you're going to have to be a superstar to win this heat on Friday night. Stylemaker and Bell Shannon have both won at Flemington, even though over a little bit further. They might just have the class factor on these.
And then we'll look at race 4. A lot of up-and-comers in that race, I believe.
Yeah, I don't mind this race. I think there's going to be a few future winners out of this. She's Beneficial, the main one. Loved the way it went at Seymour, burst up from a spell. It was really well backed and was pretty solid when scoring. Looking forward to seeing it step out here Friday.
And the one that I don't mind is Cambridge Lady for the Mick Price stable. Absolutely flying at the moment when he comes here to the Valley. I think it should be thereabouts.
Yeah, he is flying, Mick Price. Kenny Owner's one I don't mind. Speaking of flying, trained by Darren Weir. Interesting runners, Balayage, who won on debut at Warrnambool, and we caught up with Henry Dwyer. The horse had a look here on Monday morning and had a gallop, and we talked about how to come on from that debut victory.
She was terrific. I was over in New Zealand at the time watching on TV and sort of pretty happy with how she went. She's very professional, very forward filly. She pings the gates and puts herself on the pace, and I think this circuit round here will be tailor-made to her. And she worked nicely this morning. She wasn't here like the others for a hard gallop. She was just here to have a poke around. She's pretty naturally athletic, so she will come here on Friday night in good order.
Expectation levels going to jump on the speed and make its own luck?
Yeah, I'd be, obviously prior to nominations, that sort of stuff, and barriers, but probably barriers aren't as much of an issue with her. She will draw anywhere and put herself there, but I'd be expecting her to be hard to beat on Friday night.
And now we'll look forward to our tips for this week, Benny. If there's any punters that still take any notice after our poor efforts, hopefully they'll give us one more chance. I reckon December could be a start of the thing for Christmas.
Yeah, we'll try and get some Christmas cash out of 4 Carat in race 3. That's the 3,000 metre race here. We know it's going to get the journey. It's dropping back significantly in class from its run in the Sandown Cup, which I thought was A-OK. Chris Waller knows how to get these imports flying, and I think 4 Carat's the way to go here on Friday night.
So hang on, you're telling me that in fairness, it's one here a fortnight ago that you forgot to tip punters at $18, is going around again in race 8 and you're just going to leave it?
Yeah, I don't know who to pay to get a barrier around this joint. We've drawn wide again. There's plenty of speed in that race. We'll roll forward. He only knows one way. Look, he'll give him something to catch. If he leads into the home straight, look out.
All I can say, Benny, is I hope if In Fairness is leading into the straight, that you're either up at level 4 in the committee room or you're hidden behind the mounting yard, just somewhere where the cameras aren't this week.
Yeah, I learnt the hard way. Speaking of, you tipped against him the other night. Are you in our corner?
I'm going to not tip it, but I'm going to stick away from this race. I'm going to go race 2, number 1, My Obsession, from the Darren Weir stable. It's got apprentice Ben Allen on board. It's had 4 starts here at the Valley for 1 win and 2 placings. I just think it's a class horse, the race, in a race that's not that strong.
Well, good luck. Hopefully we've helped punters out for Friday night and circle In Fairness in the last.
If you're looking for a Christmas present idea, the best one in town is the $99 summer membership here at the Valley, which gives you access to fantastic benefits and, of course, the members' enclosure for the remaining 16 night race meetings. So a fantastic Christmas gift right there. For more information on that, also booking in for a Valley tour, which will be running every Friday night leading up to Christmas. And of course, the Christmas Cracker Beer Garden Valley Pack, please head to thevalley.com.au or simply call 1300 The Valley. I'll see you at the Valley on Friday night.